busting the myth of salads. And the myth with salads is, I eat a salad, I will be healthy. I eat a salad, I will lose weight. I eat a salad, I'm now skinny, right? So just a couple things about that. Just like you can't eat one healthy meal and you lose weight, be skinny, be healthy, and you can't do one workout and all of a sudden your abs pop and you're able to jump and run for miles. That doesn't happen either. But by making those small choices and sticking with them over time, they do add up and will hopefully lead to a healthy lifestyle. And that's when those things are going to happen. That's when that weight loss is going to happen. Those abs are going to pop and you're going to be healthy overall. What is the big myth about salads? Well, they're not all created equal. And eating a salad doesn't make you healthy, and it doesn't make you lose weight, and it doesn't make you, it doesn't make you healthy and it doesn't lose weight. But making healthy choices does. And yes, that does sometimes include a salad. So that might be confusing. What does she mean that eating a salad doesn't make me healthy? I eat greens and vegetables are good for me. Well, here's the problem. A couple things happen. The base that you start with, your salad with, could be improved, and the toppings that you add to it are ruining it, right? So oftentimes people will choose iceberg lettuce, which good on you for getting a vegetable in you. But when you compare it to dark leafy greens, you're just not getting as much bang for your buck. Iceberg lettuce is low in calories, which obviously is great for weight loss, but it's also not very nutrient dense and is made up mostly of water. So just going off the nutrition facts of this iceberg lettuce mix and then this spring mix, which is half organic, half baby spinach and half spring mix, which is really like 5 or 6 different other types of lettuce, including red oak, red romaine, red leaf, red chard, red mustard, green mustard, a lot of different greens in here. This one says the serving count is 1.5 cups. This one says 2 cups. So the numbers are going to be off just a little bit, but here you're getting 15 calories, there you're getting 20. So again, with that, that change in serving size is pretty much the same. 25% vitamin A versus 70% vitamin A. 8% vitamin C versus 20% vitamin C. 2% calcium versus 6. And 2% iron versus 10. So obviously you're getting more vitamins by choosing the green leafy vegetables versus the iceberg lettuce. And also I just did a little bit of research on the dark leafy leans. The article was why they are a gold mine essentially, and that's because they are packed with vitamins. Like I just said, they are low in calorie, high in fiber, and rich in folic acid, vitamin C, potassium, and magnesium, and it goes on and on. Also, the study showed by increasing your leafy greens by 1 a day, so including 1 dark leafy green vegetable per day, you lower the risk of cardiovascular disease by 11%. And this is from Winston Craig, MPH, PhD, RD. So I think he kind of knows what he's talking about. And the study was done by the Adventist Health Study. My point being that not all salads are created equal, and you can definitely ruin them by adding on junk, right? And what I mean by that is ranch. Ranch being the list of ingredients, I don't even know if you can see that, but it's quite a lot. Water, soybean oil, vinegar, and sugar. So adding sugar for no reason, and this is obviously not honey or any kind of natural sweetener. It's obviously a processed sugar, which is going to slow down your metabolism and cause, in my opinion, free radicals that will create cancer. So no, I'm not saying ranch will create cancer, but it's definitely not preventing it like other whole foods would be doing for you. So yes, we do have ranch in our house, mostly for guests. Occasionally we use it, but it's not a staple in our house anymore. And then maybe you're thinking, okay, well, yeah, I use ranch, but I use the fat-free kind or the whatever kind, right? And typically, guys, these words, fat-free, low sodium, whatever, they're a red flag that yes, they are taking out the fat or the sugar or the sodium, but what are they replacing with it to make it taste good? And in this case, it's going to be sugars. So this one right here, this ranch was, and granted they're a little bit different brands, different kinds of dressing, but this one has 1 gram of sugar, whereas this one has 6 grams of sugar. So obviously they took out the fat, but they added in sugar to make it taste good. So again, you're really not winning here by adding this in place of the ranch. So another suggestion would be making your own salad dressing. This one obviously does separate, but you just shake it up and you're good to go. What's in this one? This one is olive oil, lemon juice, red wine, vinegar, raw unfiltered honey, and lemon juice. So that's what I've done here, and it's really good, and it's a good choice. Other ways that you could possibly be screwing up your salad would be adding on a bunch of shredded cheese or croutons. Options for shredded cheese would be things like adding on like Greek yogurt, avocado would be a good idea. There are definitely some better cheeses that you could be choosing. So instead of a highly processed cheddar cheese, you could do things like feta cheese that are a little less unprocessed. Personally, I don't like to do dairy, so I stay away from all of that. If I want to add a little cheesiness to my salad, I would do avocado. Another thing that could possibly be ruining your salad are the croutons. And if you're really looking for more of a crunch with your croutons, you could do diced jicama, which is, again, really low in calories, but it's going to add that crunch. It's if you haven't seen it before, in the grocery store, it's in your produce section. It looks it's round and it looks sort of like a coconut, but it's a little bit more of an oblong shape. You can just peel that and then dice that up. And again, it's going to add a crunch to your salad, low in calorie, not a ton of overwhelming flavor, but just have a little crunch in your salad. And then of course, you always want to be putting peppers, onions, tomatoes, cucumbers, those type of things on your salad, obviously also for some flavor. But as far as croutons go, use that jicama, or you could use things like pumpkin seeds. Now these I purchased and then just roasted in the oven for a little bit. They're really good. You can do things like pine nuts or sunflower seeds. These are your healthy fats. So use them sparingly, but use them as, again, another little crunch, a little added flavor without adding any processed cheese or salad dressings. So if you are a salad eater, or if you're attempting to make some healthy choices and know that salad could possibly be a good option for you, I hope these tips have been helpful. And just always go for the rich, dark greens versus the iceberg lettuce. And again, this is just, it's not a bad option. It's just not as much nutrition that you're getting. So iceberg lettuce, being that it's made mostly of water, some nutrition, you're not going to stay full as long as you would with the greener options. Also I have some romaine lettuce here, which I feel like is sort of in the middle of iceberg lettuce and the dark green leafy spring mix I have there. But guys, too, I don't want this information to deter you from making those healthy choices. So if you're at iceberg lettuce right now and you just can't do those leafy greens, then be okay with that. Maybe choose some things that you could swap out, some smart swaps. Maybe you're used to having that big iceberg lettuce with a bunch of ranch and a bunch of cheese. I'm not asking you to go 180 with what you're doing, but maybe just choose one thing that you can swap out. Is there a better cheese? You know, look at the ingredients of the cheese that you're buying right now. Are the ingredients list 3 paragraphs long, or does it have 3 items? You want to go more for the 3 items and then the book of ingredients, because oftentimes those are words you cannot pronounce, that you don't know what they are, and often they are words that we don't know that are disguising things like sugar and salt and God only knows what else. So maybe that cheese is something that you can swap out, or maybe you just love your cheese, you're not willing to give it up. Maybe choose a different option for your salad dressing. And again, going from ranch to the light ranch or the fat-free ranch is not the best option, because you're really not trading up you're trading more across. So what I mean by that is maybe you're losing the fat, but you're gaining the sugar, or you're losing the sodium, but you're gaining fat or something like that. So just really take a look at what you're eating or what you're putting on your salads and see what kind of smart swaps you can do to improve it. Because I don't want you guys to be trying to make these healthy choices and just not seeing any progress with it. I want to offer any help, any information I can, but obviously be sure to go out and research your own thing. Do your own research on your dressings, because I don't know every dressing there is, and I definitely can't answer all the questions on that. But let me know if there is a swap that you are ready to swap, and I can offer some suggestions on what healthier options would be, right? So if you're just stuck on the cheese and you're not ready to give it up, but you're looking to make a swap with your salad dressing, let me know, and I can offer some tips, some things to guide you in making a better choice for that. So, all right, there you have it, the myth busting on the salad, and hopefully you are able to make some healthy choices with the tips here I've shared today. Have a great Monday, guys.